target pickups. And speaking of these heroes, papasok na tayo sa ating drafting phase, and GEEKFAM this time going to be on the blue side. So sobrang naging maganda rin yung mga run ng games nila, especially when they're on the blue side. So now, dinirespeto nila yung Claude, yung PC. Ito rin yung nangyari sa group stage. Prio ban on the Claude. I mean, for GameLabs, baka nga mag-open up ng mga ibang heroes katulad ng Fanny. Not unless ibaban out yan ng GEEKFAM as early as now.
GEEKFAM right now actually on the blue side once again. GameLab will be on the red. Ito kagandahan sa blue side. They are having their first pick advantage. Tapos, for GameLab, they just need to read the draft na meron ang GEEKFAM if ever. Claude, okay. They respected the Claude. So, yung PC is gonna be out of one hero. They can still contest for the Beatrix if ever. 1-1 again. Sumasagot. Are they gonna ban the Beatrix this time?
Oo, ang hirap rin kasi talaga na makatapat yung one kahit ano pang sabihin natin, no? Basta nakatayo yan. Pero ito, isa rin sa nagpahirap sa GEEKFAM kanina. And now, they might actually pick up the Valentina at this stage. Pero may mga heroes like Fredrin and Joy is also open. So, ngayon, GameLab, yung malaking tanong, itatanggal ba nila or i-open nila yung Valentina? Or actually, completely different ban? Mag-ban sila ng Savior dito? Or... yeah, who knows actually. Ang dami kasi pwede ma-open dito. Pwede nga nila dito i-ban yung Joy para ma-open yung Valentina at yung Beatrix actually for GEEKFAM. Hindi ko lang alam kung anong ipa-prio nila dito, pero for the games earlier, I think they should prio heroes like the Valentina in case it is open. Not unless iba-ban out yan ng GameLab. But if it's a Valentina ban, oh, it's actually a heal the ban. So they're letting go of the Joy and the Valentina. Ngayon, GEEKFAM, mukhang mas komportable sila sa ganito. Kukunin agad-agad yung Joy dito. At para naman sa GameLab, magandang isagot dito is going to be the Fredrin. Perhaps, Fredrin and the Valentina ni Aizawa kanina nagkaroon ng magandang run. MVP for the mid laner of GameLabs. Is that going to be the choice? Or, ano pa kaya dito yung open? At ito yung mga open dito Valentina and Fredrin, pwede sila magsimula dito. Pero mukhang iba yata yung tempo. They're gonna steal away the Savior and the Beatrix away from GEEKFAM.
Savior and the Beatrix. Yung PC with the Savage kanina and the Beatrix. Aizawa, he was one of those phenomenal Savior players. Jana Cutie now back at it again with the Joy pick, no? So, are they gonna make this work this time around? Are they gonna let a boy handle the Joy once again? So, for me, this is gonna be a very, very tricky situation. If the Joy didn't work out on game number 1, then
Uy, yung panghuli sa likod kasi puro daw tayo lapu-lapu, puro daw tayo why don't we take down the backlights? At magandang sagot actually ito ng GEEKFAM sa Beatrix at sa Savior na halos hindi natin mapitas-pitas. Pero mukhang ito pa rin yung magiging choice ni Baloyski this time with a more proper execution and a much better lineup siguro. Pero yun na naman yung nagiging problema ko, yung Joy. I'm not so sure where this will be put. Jungle role ba siya? Or mukhang baka imimid nga nila ito kasi nagtatanggal yung GameLab ngayon ng mga heroes ni Janaki.
This is getting more and more interesting. Kadera, actually ito mahirap. Baloyski kanina as the Kadita. Okay? So, ang madalas na nangyayari kay Baloyski, siya yung nahuhuli. Siya yung nabuhuli liasin. Siya yung nati-take care of ng GameLab. If Baloyski is gonna use the Kadita once again, this could mean something talaga for GEEKFAM to at least step it up onto the next level. Pero, there's a possibility.
Target,
Is there a possibility that we are gonna see Kadita Jungle by Jana Cutie?
Parang hindi kasi ganun kabilis mag-jungle yung Kadita dito. Mas maintindihan ko pa pag nag-jungle dito yung Joy. So nagtanggal na sila dito ng heroes ni Dogman. Open pa rin dito yung Atlas, pero medyo mahirap kasi hulihin dito yung Joy and the Kadita. So maybe Ruby also could be a possible ban. Gigi, even if kukuha pa sila ng mga ibang heroes. Open pa rin naman yung Fredrin dito, pero inuna kasi dito ng GEEKFAM yung naging sagot sa okay, so sa Dockman Hero nga, Diggy nga yung sinasabi ko kanina, and it's going to be taken away. Dockman yung target, pero meron pa rin namang Ruby dito si Dockman. Wala na yung Grok, may Atlas din for Dockman, pero there we have it. I think as comparison to dun sa Atlas, mas maganda makagawa ng plays dito si Dockman with the Ruby, especially up against a very mobile setup dito from GeekFam.
Dogman, once again, nice one. So kung wala mang Kaja, okay, the respect was there. I'm gonna do another setup hero, which is Ruby, which is very, very good. Wag lang mahuli si Dogman. Kasi madalas ang roamer, natatago, kapag nabulilyaso, then that's gonna be it.
Wow, that's a whole lot of magic damage if ever this is the case. Wala masyadong frontline dito pag ito yung magiging setup, pero mukhang nag-iisip pa sila. Open pa rin naman yung Akai dito and the Leomord, pero yung worry ko lang dito for GeekFam is they don't really have a very solid frontline. Meron silang damage ngayon, pero pag isasama pa nila yung Eve, siguro gusto lang nila ng additional high ground in the clashes. They still need a marksman here, pero mukhang ganito yung sitwasyon. It seems like this might actually be a jungle joy para sa side ng GeekFam.
Okay, you let Havos use his favorite hero, the Benedetta, ladies and gentlemen. So, the odds here, too much magic damage for the side of GeekFam. The winning condition here would be they need to make they need to make their presence felt with the magic damage. Kailangan nila ng someone na makunat in order for them to front. Tapos yung mga backline damagers natin dito, the magic damagers, should be doing their job really well. Mararamdaman natin to later on, but this is getting very, very, very crucial for GeekFam if they lose this. Game number 1 with the Joy, it didn't work out. The game with Baloyski on the Kadita, it didn't work out. So, they need to at least make this work in order to for them to force the game number 5.
Pasok na tayo sa Land of Dawn. This is going to be GeekFam and GameLab, and for GameLab, this is their final match. 2-1 ang ating score. At para sa GameLab, ang ganda ng kanilang composition. Yung worry ko lang kasi dito for GeekFam is their frontline. They don't really have a lot of that. May damage sila. Ang daming magic damage actually. Pero para sa GameLab kasi, andito na naman si Dogman with the aggressive initiation. Mapo-force yata si Jana Cutie dito to use the retribution. And there you have it. Yun talaga yung pakay dito ni Dogman. Pero mukhang ano yata siya dito mapapalibutan ng mga members ng GeekFam. It might just be Dogman falling under the hands of Jana Cutie. It's going to be really bad. And there you have it. GeekFam going to be drawing in the first blood for this game.
First blood for GeekFam, too much overcommitment. That means talagang they wanted to cripple down GameLab as fast as they can. And just look at that, Jana Cutie with that good engagement. Ito yung winning condition ng mga lineup nila. Yes, too much magic damage. Kailangan nila maging effective during the early game and then snowball, transition to mid-game, and then end it habang nasa kanila yung momentum. Kasi if not, if GameLab forced this on a late game scale, mahihirapan ang GeekFam to maintain that magic damage. Kasi they're too squishy. Yes, they can deal a lot of damage on the backline. Buuan ka lang ng Radiant Armor niyan. Buuan ka lang ng Athena Shield niyan. Ay nako, kaya mo na tayuan yan. So that is gonna be the challenge for GeekFam ID. So you're gonna be relying on Luke to at least cover up the damage, soak up the damage as the Yuzo. But look at Kadera. He's receiving tons of damage coming in from Yuki's.
Medyo mahirap to kasi ang daming pokes na ginagawa dito ni Yuktz. They're actually on par when it comes to the level. Pero yung pagpopoke kasi tingnan mo ni Yuktz dito sa lane. Napaatras ngayon si Kadera and for him, he still needs some time to be able to get in the items. And as for Yuktz, there's a lot more weapons na meron yung Beatrix. Pero speaking of weapons and XP, they do need the gold, which is going to be in the form of the turtle. Pasok na tayo dito ngayon. Diretso na tayo sa turtle. Nandito na si Gook, nagzo-zone. Meron siyang Black Dragon form. Aboy as well, going to be zone away there by Havos. Really, really low. Penetrify pa nga dito. Sinabugan ng Dawning Light, pero sakto dito yung real-world manipulation. Nakuha ni Takenaga yung turtle, pero may pagbawi naman dito. Yung side ng GEEKFAM is 4 kills picked up at this point. And now Baloyski gonna try to go for Dogman dito. Wala pa siyang petrify. May rough waves kaya siyang available, pero andito na rin si Aizawa. Makakatakas ngayon si Baloyski. Out of 4 members of GEEKFAM, they started out really strong ngayon. Vince G, 4 kills agad-agad in the 3-minute mark.
4 kills, talagang they are making sure na okay, we're gonna be making the best out of our draft. GEEKFAM, alam nila to eh. They're taking the risk. So that is why they need to end this as fast as they can. Or, the winning condition is, they need to let Cadera farm up para mas masakit yung damage. If not, talagang GameLab can like, definitely contest. Hirap kasi nakapagsabayan early game. Ang dami mong magic. And look at the Kalawit coming in from Dogman. He managed to get a boy, pero that's Eve. That Eve coming in from a boy is gonna be painful. But you know, it's a switch. Si Aboy kanina yung naggamit ng Joy, pero it's Diana Cutie's turn for him to at least be the painful Joy na hindi nagawa ni Aboy kanina. Kasi nalimit sa role eh, nalimit sa mid eh. Once na si Diana Cutie yung jungle, that means he can like dish out damage, makaka-evade siya, and just like that, nandito na nga yung mga members ng Dogman just to answer Diana Cutie. Overcommittance is there. Aboy will be getting UTC in the process. The trade-offs were worth it. Dawning Light is not gonna do any harm. No casualties for the side of GEEKFAM.
Ayan na, ito yung gusto ng GEEKFAM. Mapitas dito si Yuktisi kasi kanina pa siya nakaka-pressure dito kay Cadera sa kanyang lane. And ilang gold plating na rin yung nakuha niya. At kung mapapansin mo yung GameLab, alam nila yung insurance dito is going to be with Yuktisi. And their GEEKFAM is regot agad. Pero para sa GEEKFAM, nasa kanila yung gold lead ngayon. And here comes the turtle once again para sa dalawang kuponan natin.
Well, the turtle is gonna be the crucial factor for this early game. Second turtle, nandito na yung ating Yuzong, nilabas na ang dragon, trying to circle around the map, getting that information. Nakita si Dogman. Dogman is gonna try his best just to at least escape the wrath of the travel. But here comes Diana Cutie securing the turtle in the process. Havos here running low. Ngayon, okay na to for GameLab. Wag lang tayo mamatayan ulit ng mga heroes. We're all good. We need to bounce back from the farm deficit na pinapakita ng GEEKFAM because it's just 2K. Kailangan lang nilang trumabaho dito up until the late game.
Ayan na rin yung ice cream one dito for Aboy. Makikita natin ngayon. Aboy pala yung pangalan niya.
Aboy.
Muntikan ko nang sabihin na Apoy. Pero
Apoy.
yun na, Luke. Medyo nahirapan dito si Havos sa kanyang lane, no? Mukhang nako-contain ni Luke yung kanyang lane. 2-0-0 on this Yushong. Naka-petrify pa. Double petrify na naman tong setup from GEEKFAM.
Well, here you have it. GEEKFAM now having the full control.
Napapasok.
Look at the damage coming in from Baloyski. Aizawa is the primary target. No more favor. Takinaga here running low on HP. Dogman nasa loob ng real world manipulation. Baloyski now trying to at least go out. Okay na yan. Sige, hindi na tayo makatatakasan. Wala na silang Claude. But we can let them have it. We can make them feel kung gaano tayo kasakit in GameLab here. Trying to struggle. Kung ano nga ba ang dapat nilang gawin because GEEKFAM, they definitely risk.
Okay.
And it worked.
Hindi ko lang sure kung nagkamali dito si Dogman ng kanyang spell kasi purify yung nasa kanyang ruby and usually yung ginagawa with the ruby is the flicker, I am offended, and Baloyski masispatan dito, ginamitan ng rough wave sa boss. Really low there pero hindi na magko-commit ngayon si Baloyski. May petrify siya at that point so ninerespeto rin dito ni Havos. At para sa GEEKFAM, no, maganda yung kanilang simula. Nakuha rin nila yung mid-side tower and ito na yung huling turtle para sa laro na to and they're starting out real strong. They need to force out a game number 5 dito to keep their tournament dreams alive para naman diretso na daw sila sa ating grand final.
Actually, they can. Pero look at GameLab. They're gonna be starting up the fight. They're gonna be setting up the tempo. Baloyski, good isolation, good distraction. Dogman is on the chase. Baloyski went too deep. Iaalay niya ang kanyang sarili. Pero no, they want Takinaga. Takinaga now grouping up with his teammates. Alam ni Baloyski, he's very confident na makakataka siya. But the turtle is gonna be the next big thing. Look at Diana Cutie here. Now trying to at least get some position. Yung turret, tinatrabaho lang sa may bandang baba. Leslie is there. Nasaan ang marksman ng kalaban? Wala na si Yuktisi. Pero si Leslie nasa may bandang baba. So that means it's a space for GEEKFAM. They have lost so much on that one. Leslie going in towards the next turret on the bot lane. But at the same time, yung PZ and Dogman are both out. The Turtle, wala na silang pakialam dyan.
Dinerecho na ng GEEKFAM. At ayan, isa-isa nawawala yung mga towers. The minions are slowly pushing in here for GEEKFAM. At mukhang yung huling turtle, hindi pa sisimulan, no? Pero ang laki na ng lead ngayon ng GEEKFAM. 4K, 5K, and right now, dediretso na dito si Janet Cutie sa turtle. At para sa GameLab naman, medyo mahirap at this point, no? Ang daming taga-pick off, double petrify. Tapos isama mo pa yung surprise pick dito ng GEEKFAM, which was the Yuzong. We were expecting a Fredrin. Pero sabi dito ng GeekFam, hindi, kailangan natin mahuli yung likuran. And it's actually, the solution to that is the Yuzong.
Yeah, the Yuzong actually, si Luke, he stepped up his game. Yuzong is one of those unpopular heroes during this meta, but syempre kailangan nilang gamitin to on a case-to-case basis. So, this is the perfect opportunity to utilize that Yuzong, and at the same time, taramdam din ng GameLab yung presensya ng isang dragon. So once that he is in a dragon form, nadali lang sa kanya makakuha ng position. But look at the shotgun, binaril si Poloyski harap-harapan. Pero yung easy sealed the deal. Okay lang yan, one down on the side of GeekFam. This is gonna be crucial. The Lord is there, hindi nila nakuha yung turtle on that one. Takinaka running low, na-immobilize, a boy will be securing the kill. Ngayon, si Luke ang pinaka-target. Ngayon, ang kunat talaga ng isang dragon na butike. Si Luke, tumatayo lang ng bahagya, but look at the cost. 2-to-1 trade. It's a 3v4 situation, and the Lord goes down to GeekFam.
Ito rin yung nagpahirap sa blacklist. Itong kasing lineup yung nakuhuli yung likod at ilang beses na yun nagawa kay Yuktizzy. Yun yung target dito ni Luke, and he's definitely eyes on the prize lang talaga dito. Wala na siyang pakialam dito kay Havos. Wala na rin kay Takinaga. Basta, yung kailangan lang niya hulihin dito si Aizawa at si Yuktizzy, at alam niya yung kanyang assignment. Ito na, yung Lord sa bottom side para sa GeekFam. They're looking to equalize the series. There's a lot of control as well from a boy's Eve. Ito na yung mga orbs, yung mga slows, may real world manipulation pa rin. Tuluyan ang pressure dito ng GeekFam. At para naman sa GameLab, ang hirap na ngayon pumwesto, especially with Dogman. Wala siyang flicker ngayon, it's a purify instead. So, kung makahuli lang siya dito ng dalawa, that would have been great. Isakto pa dito sa Dawning Light ni Aizawa.
Right now, GeekFam taking down the turrets one by one. The Lord marching towards the bot lane, hindi naaabot, pero the dragon was there, initiating. He wants to fight. Pinasukan na nga sila dito ng GeekFam. Look at that look! Getting Aizawa unstoppable, no more backline. Havos getting Jana Cutie. Pero si Havos here running low, nakatakas pa nga ng bagya. Real world manipulation na ilatak na Kadera. Focus lang sa goal. Taking down the turret, taking down Takinaga. 2-2 trade. It's a 3 versus 3 situation wherein GameLab is just holding towards that defense. Yung TC, hindi gumana yung barrel, hindi tinamaan yung kalaban. Baloyski will be making his exit. While the remaining members of GeekFam, they have the option to at least push towards the lanes and take down the inhibitors. Actually, wala nga nabasa aside from the bot lane.
Ito yung setup dito na nagpahirap rin talaga sa blacklist, yung control na meron yung Eve, the slows. Isama mo pa yung pagkaka-zone dito ng dragon ni Luke. Kung baga hahabulin ka ba naman ng dragon, mapapagamit ka talaga ng mga flicker dito. At ilang beses na nahuli dito ng GeekFam si Yuktizzy. There were times na nakakuha naman siya ng bounce back. But for GeekFam, there's just an insane amount of crowd control here na nahihirapan tuloy ngayon si Dogman makasetup dito para sa GameLab.
Sobrang nahihirapan silang makasetup talaga. I mean, like, it's the matter of setup talaga. But ang nangyayari dito, they have been picked off. Aizawa, yes, he can like use the Mystic Field just to at least lock down heroes of GeekFam. Pero ang nangyayari, Luke was there, gonna go in, gonna try to aim for Aizawa or Yuktizzy at the same time. Talagang they're not gonna let GameLab do their sets. So, nasa kanila na yung advantage. Yes, namamatay si Jana Cutie, pero okay na yung ambag niya because it's just the matter of fact wherein talagang itong si Kadera, isa nga lang yung kill niya, wala nga siyang assist eh. So that means this is gonna be focusing on the priority which is the turret. Tapos si Apoy naman, magandang real world manipulation, pero ano nangyari kay Havos, he is now down for the count.
Yeah, pinetrify doon ni Luke. That was a 3-man rotation na galing sa GeekFam. At wala dito si Havos. Pwede pumunta dito. Alam dito ng GEEKFAM. They have the numbers advantage. Oracle has been secured here by Jana Cutie as well for the additional region. And Baloyski, tamang paggugulo lang dito sa GameLabs. Buying some time habang yung mga ibang members dito ng GEEKFAM nagsisimula na mag-secure ng Lord. At dito na rin si Luke. Nag-flicker out na dito si Yuktizzy. They know that very well. Pero para sa GameLabs, ibibigay na lang nila siguro itong Lord sa GeekFam. This is the luminous one para sa ating Indonesian team.
Now, this is gonna be interesting. If GameLab managed to do an upset to GeekFam, then probably they can like turn things around. Actually, 34-41, napakalaki na ng gold deficit dito ng GameLab. So mas marami nang naipon ng GeekFam, and right now, GameLab here trying to at least regain their composure just by taking control over the buff. Ngayon, yung Lord, it's gonna be marching towards the bot lane dahil wala nang inhibitor turret dito. Pero si FOC is not gonna give up. Managed to take down the turret on the top lane just to at least push the minion towards their side kahit pa paano. It's gonna be a problem because GameLab, it's the only first time na nakapush sila dito sa game na to. It's gonna be a Vos. Ang tagal, 13 minutes into the game. So, they need more time.
Ang hirap rin kasi dito makapwesto ng mga members ng GameLabs. Hindi sila makapwesto kasi katulad ng ganito, si Luke na naman, nag-Black Dragon form na dito. Mababurst down dito si Baloyski. Pumasok na rin si Luke for the engage. Masyado yatang maaga dito. Wala na yung Lord. Mapapa-atras dito yung GeekFam. And again, the towers are going down one by one. Jana Cutie using that one. May conceal play dito from Doc Min na nakatago na dito sa bush. GeekFam once again exerting a lot of pressure dito sa base ng GameLab. It's still not over though. Pero yung gold lead natin nasa GeekFam pa rin talaga.
Well, GeekFam still has the lead pero they are not getting any closer to the base. And right now, the Joy nandito sa Lord. Nako, nagiging front si Takinaga. Nagiging front siya. Hinahabol siya dito ni Luke. Pero look at the mid lane. Look here, trying to set up something. Docman, natatago ulit sa kabilang ibayo. Si Leslie, si Kadera is on the top lane, making sure na itutulak niya, ipupush back niya yung mga minion wave. And okay, the first target is gonna be Baloy. Docman secured the kill. Kadera is just there any moment. But look, tingnan mo, naghahanap siya ng mga target. Aizawa is the priority. Pero look, ito yung bait na hinihintay nila. Napakakunat na butike.
Ayan na yung real world!
Has been casted. Habos here running low on HP. Look, ngayon, nangangaray ng bagay.
Ay!
Naman ng barrel, the ultimate rifle coming in from Kadera. Hindi na naharangan dito ng GameLab. It's a 1-to-1 trade. Baloyski and Yuktizzy both dead in that clash.
Grabe yon, sakto yung tama. Pauwi na doon si Yuktizzy na shutdown finally dito ni Kadera with the ultimate snipe. And speaking of Kadera, wala pa pala siyang deaths dito sa laro na to. So they're playing it nice and safe here. Even a boy na nakakuha na rin dito ng kanyang Athena shield to counter out the dawning light from Aizawa. Radiant armor comes through as well from Havos. Continuously pressuring the top side. Pero ito na, Vinci, once again, nandito na naman tayo sa point na papasok na tayo sa pangatlong Lord natin.
Well, this could mean a very, very scary moment for both of these teams. If GeekFam managed to at least make a misplay on this fight, ngayon, yung Lord dito buhay na buhay pa, looking for some target. Nandito yung GameLab. Nako, yung Lord nakakuha na naman ng GeekFam. That is gonna be another thing that will stop GameLab from pushing. So they are gonna be forcing to play on defensively. Hinahabol si Havos dito. Will they catch it? Baloyski, sasalubungin sana ng yakap. Binasa na alasan 1 dito si Havos. Pero hindi sapat to para mapigilan siya. Masyado siyang madulas. Pero GameLab will be holding towards their base. They're gonna be waiting for the Lord. The Lord is marching again on the bot side. And the GameLab's priority is not to let the Lord come inside their base. Kahit Pasko, no? Hindi daw welcome ang Lord sa base ng GameLab.
Natin, no? Diretso tayo dito. Ang sakit na ng mga damage dito ni Kadera. Ayan na. Pakatok na sa base dito ng GameLab. Ang GeekFam, they wanna force out the game number 5. Andito na rin yung Dragon from the backside. Nahuli si Aizawa. At now si Havos. Sobrang low dito. May konting pagbawi dito from Baloyski. Pero mapapaatas naman dito yung GeekFam. Respecting the damage. Towers lang daw muna. Inhibitors muna. Havos, gonna try to clear up the waves. Pero ayan, si Luke na naman yung mag-frontline dito for the side of GeekFam. There's a lot of damage coming through here for the side of GEEKFAM. At para naman sa GameLab, dito na sila. Buo lahat. Wala lang si Aizawa. Gusto na i-end to ng GEEKFAM. But what's making it really hard is ang dami pang wave clear dito sa GameLab. May damage pa. Pero tingnan mo yung damage dito ni Kadera. Ayan na. Ayan na siya, boss. Si Docman, hinuhuli dito ni Jana Cutie with the electrifying beats. Pero si yung TZ yung unang nawala doon. Yung may damage pa. Pero may Dawning Light rin dito si Aizawa na ibibitaw. Still, GameLabs in this game ay mag-overcommit ngayon ng GEEKFAM. They know and they're respecting the damage na meron sila ngayon. 17 minutes in, Vinci, I think we might actually see a 4th or 5th Lord para sa laro na to.
Oh my goodness. Inhibitors are out. GameLab needs to at least play this tight defense in order for them not to welcome GEEKFAM towards their base. Ang ganda ng ginagawa ng GEEKFAM dito. It was very, very well executed. That Yuzong is the answer to those backline heroes. Luke definitely has the priority in mind. He wants to take care of Aizawa. He wants to take care of UTC. But most of the time here, Aizawa is the most vulnerable one here on the side of GameLab. But Luke here going in. Nakita si Docman. Pero hindi na sila nakagalaw. Look at the setup. The real manipulation. Immortality has been popped in. Docman hindi nakatakbo. Nako, kailangan niyang gamitin ng kalawit niya para makapag-regen sa base. No casualties, but we've seen an immortality being popped towards this game. So, umuwi muna si Yuzong. Wala siyang ultimate, and that is gonna be giving GameLab some time for them to breathe.
Ayan na, yung winter transition dito. Sakto, winter invitational to. No? Alam ni Aizawa na siya talaga yung magiging target dito ni Luke. At ayan na nga, no, walang inhibitors dito yung GameLab. Havos just forced to push out the lanes para lang may mag-react dito. Pero yung mga ibang members ng GEEKFAM, diretso na doon. They're gonna lose 2 members, pero Havos buy a lot of time dito for the side of GameLab. At habang yung GameLab naman, nandito na rin si Takinaga and Aizawa, wala pa yata nagsisimula ng Lord. Actually, check nga natin yung Lord kit. Okay, there is a kill onto Baloyski. And Luke actually would go in for the early engage. Here comes the real manipulation. Super slow on to Dogman and Aizawa. Hindi pa rin talaga sapat. No? Tingnan natin. Konti na lang yung bala dito sa Lord. Sino makakakuha? It's going to be Nara Cutie with the retribution. Ang sakit ng mga bala dito ni Kadera. May Athena shield na rin dito si Luke. Rine-respeto yung damage dito na binabato ni Kadera. Or ni Aizawa rather. Pero for GameLabs, they're still holding on to their dear life. Pero ito na, yung pangatlo, pang-apat yata na Lord na nakuha na ng GEEKFAM for this game.
Ngayon, mga kaibigan, GEEKFAM, yes, they got the 4th Lord. GameLab surviving those 3 Lords sa may bandang baba. But this, the case right here, the inhibitors are now out. The Lord is marching towards the mid. Kadera bought some iced tea. Tamang potion lang para lumakas ng kandang damage. Pero this time around, GameLab here, not gonna go in deep. They are gonna bring the team fight doon sa base nila. They're gonna be hugging towards this crystal base. Ang problema lang dito, they need to watch out for Yuzong. Si Yuzong talaga ang pinakatinig sa butas ni Aizawa. Havos here going front. Ang sakit ng damage coming in for the real women's invasion. Nasaan? Si Havos, Chana Cutie, taking care of Aizawa. I think we are gonna be going towards the game. Number 5 as Baloyski take care of Havos. Takinaga is gonna take the fall. The Lord just marching towards the turret, the base, and the wipeout, the teleports are there.